Do this one thing to take your work life to the next level. Assalamu alaikum, this is your brother Mohammad Arshad, and in this video I want to share one tip with you which I think will revolutionize the way you work. So I'm here, it is Tuesday morning and I've had a productive day, alhamdulillah. One of the mornings where I've been able to work after Fajr, and then I took about 20-30 minute nap, had a bit of breakfast, kind of come back to work now. And as I'm starting something new, it's quite intense, right? And I'm starting to do it, and I'm like, I'm doing it, but while I'm doing it, I'm relying upon my own abilities. And I'm like, I'm flawed, I've got issues, I'm not great, and I can't do it very well. The truth is, my golden rule is, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. There is no power and might except Allah. So when it comes to big things in our life, like I'm getting married, I need a wife. I'm like, oh Allah, give me a wife, please. I need like lots of money. Oh Allah, give me lots of money. I need someone to get better from feeling ill. Oh Allah, make them feel better. All these kind of things we make dua for. And I'm like, what about the small things? Like, I'm doing some work now which is quite intense. It requires focus. It requires me to really get deep into it. And it's really important work in the sense that if we get it wrong, it could be disastrous for us. So before I do this, what about making dua to Allah for this as well? And this is one of the big issues that happens, that we feel this sense where, oh, we're adequate. Like when it comes to finding a wife, I need Allah's help. When it comes to a sick child, I need Allah's help. But you know what? When it comes to me doing my work or paying my taxes or doing my receipts or doing my everyday thing, I'm sufficient. I'm good. And the truth is that the believer is actually reliant upon Allah all the time for everything. And this is exactly the kind of mentality that I would advise you adopt. So what I did is I actually remembered that I'm actually reliant upon Allah to get this right, to do it and all this stuff. And so I made dua. I made dua to Allah to make this easy for me, to make this something that's beneficial. And that's the one thing I would advise for you, that whenever you're starting work, even if it's big, even if it's small, just make a small dua and ask Allah that, oh Allah, please help me to do this really well. Allah, make it easy for me. Oh Allah, put barakah in it. And just by doing that one thing, you would have helped yourself, because not only do you rely upon Allah, who is the best one to rely upon, not only do you remember Allah and therefore you refresh Him in your memory, you put your trust in Him, you take your trust off yourself, and you put barakah in what you're doing, and you get reward for it. So may Allah make it easy for you, may Allah put barakah in your work, and inshallah I'll see you soon. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.